I mean, seriously, that's an awesome. I was here for 2 years, and I see a lot of graduations. That was by far the well put together presentation. And I want you to think about that because it has a ripple effect. Not only will people say 040 TAC 11 did an outstanding job, but the students behind you, they're going to see that, and they're going to want to try to top it. So not only have you done an outstanding job for your class and your family and friends and for the school, but you've now inspired the people behind you to try to achieve that success. That's an outstanding thing. So I thank you for that. That was awesome. Excuse me. I want to talk to the family and friends here because I know Lieutenant Colonel was here and talked about this, but it's really important that you guys are here today. I know as a former instructor, for all the people here, I can tell you that it means a lot to us that you are here because we know that our careers are not a success without that foundation, that backing. So take pride in today. I was watching earlier today and they talked to me if I wanted to talk to the class, but I was having more fun watching you all interact together, showing off their instructors, showing how proud you are of each other. It's an amazing day. So take pride in that and know that that presentation was outstanding. Yes, y'all did a great job, but it also shows the foundation they had before they got here. So that's credit to y'all too, so thank you very much. Are you excited? Yes. Ready to go? Yes. Everybody got orders already? Yes. Know where you're going, huh? Well, it's a great day. Now, this is an intense course. These are 60 training days are not easy. You should be very proud of what you've accomplished. I look at those photos and I see great angles, great skill, and it inspires me to want to go out and shoot again when I'm retired. I think that's an awesome job, and I want you to remember that you've got the training. Now it's up to you to continue it. Training means nothing if you don't keep it going. I can tell by that presentation. And just watching you this morning that you all have that, and that makes me happy to know that you're going to go out there and you're going to do an outstanding job because you're our eyes. You know, I've been to so many briefings before where they're telling the commanders and the bosses, you know, hey, this is what's going on in the field. This is the conditions. But then they get that photograph. And we know what photos can do, right? It really can change it because it really brings that to light. So I'm inspired to see such great people. All 24, huh? Excellent job, right? You know, our job, everybody's got stories here. But what's great about our job is we have our stories, and we have the stories we're about to tell. As visual artists, some of you, can you go into video? Some of you go into video, and writing stories. We get to tell the stories of those men and women that are serving our country with us. That's an awesome, awesome job. It takes a lot of responsibility. And always remember, that's what's great about our job. See, we know our job. We get to know everybody else's job, too. We get to see what's going on out there. I love our job. I have a lot of passion for it. And everybody I've met has the same passion. I'm really inspired that you guys will be the same way. I'm looking forward to seeing all the products out there. They talk about a photographer's toolkit. You ever talked about that in class? No, we all know leading lines, right? Are we tired of shooting leading lines? Rule of thirds, you know? I was thinking about that, and you know, I was up here about 2 months ago during my retirement ceremony, and I cried like a 3-year-old. Couldn't stop it. And I was thinking about today and how I know you're excited to be getting rid of those leading line shots and that foundation. And I want to talk to you about some other things, a couple of things you can add to your toolkit, things you can remember. And one is patience. It took me, well, I still don't have enough patience. I still get mad sometimes when I drive home from work, right? But patience in photography is so important. Let that moment happen. Let that moment go. Work with it. Don't just go in there and shoot and then leave. Because so many times you think you have that shot, and you wait just that extra minute, and something so much better comes to play. The moment you've been waiting for all day. That's what sets us apart from the people. You heard that before? Is that what you're laughing?
No,
I tell you, my first 10 years I had no patience. I thought I had it, I thought I was good. And then I went to combat camera and I met some people that showed me what it was like, and my photography went out the roof just from doing that. So you need patience, half the battle. I also want to tell you about, remember to have fun. We have such an awesome job, right? I was so lucky the day now I'm not made for manual labor, which is not in me, right? And I was like, you're going to be a photographer. I was so excited. I mean, we get to go out there and tell people stories. We get to go out there and tell them, you know, what this person's doing on the flight line, what this person's doing in the battlefield. You know, we tell our services stories, right? But we also tell those individual people's stories. That's so awesome. But remember to have fun. Sometimes we get caught up in a job and we forget to have fun. So always remember, patience and have fun. You're going to go a long way in this career field. You know, it's funny, a few nights ago, my wife was telling me, how do you feel about speaking? You know, because I was an instructor here. And, you know, I'm proud and honored to be here. I truly am. I can't express it to you enough. But there's one emotion that come to me that maybe is one we're not supposed to talk about, and it's envy. I truly envy you. You can look in my eyes and see I would trade places with you in a second. And it's not just because I could run PT without ice in my knees. But I would truly trade places with you because while we have all our own stories, and you're going to have your own individual stories, I also know what's ahead of you. I know about the first time, I call it JCCC, but now it's DAMA. Maybe some of you already have photos up there, I don't know, but the first time your photo's on their front page, this photo of the day. The first time you're on your services website. The first time you get in your services magazine, it's a great feeling. The first time you go to somebody's house, and they haven't told you this yet, but they took a photo that you had taken of them on their job, and they framed it. And they said, look, this is what you did. It's such an inspiring feeling. The first time you're walking down, maybe you're at your base or you're TDY somewhere and travel, and you walk over and you look and you just happen to say USA Today and your photo is above the fold on the top on the front page. I envy you. You go out there and tell those stories. I wish I could do it with you. Take pride in that, and I can't wait to see your stories. Thank you very much.